Lil Durk's failed getaway from the police.
FBI, open up!
If that was Officer Mako on the scene, I would have got his ass. Phone them. Hawk down, gang. Do your homework, boy. You tweaking. Officer Mako, New York's finest, I would have got him. Fuck you to out. Y'all trapping. Slide.
Durk had done over the course of 2023, it would only be a matter of time before people began to put things together. And unfortunately for Durk, on the internet, Reddit forums, and in YouTube videos, people would continue to speculate on these quite obvious crimes.
Right.
I personally released a 4-hour documentary about Quando Rondo's life and the attempts to end it in 2023 that had over 4 million views before the feds officially filed charges. But I was by no means the only one making these speculations. In his February 2024 interview with DJ Vlad, FBG Butter would ask how Durk is still outside when everybody knows that he paid to have Quando killed and got Pab killed by mistake.
Who the f you know name get brought up and with actually proven facts that you done paid me some money to go kill a motherfucker. And I done killed the wrong motherfucker too.
Butter then seemed
Butter was never lying. Do your homework. Do your homework. FBI Butter was never lying. Just like Officer Mako was never lying. But y'all played with me, folks. Y'all called me the police. Y'all played with my name. So I went and joined the police just to prove a fucking point. Now I'm really Officer Mako. We been knew Durk was going to the feds, boy. This ain't nothing new to us. It's new to y'all. Do your homework. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing the video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
with inside knowledge at this point, months before any arrest took place, would hint towards one of Pab's shooters actually telling the police that he did it for Durk.
The police know I work for you. Cause they say Shorty flat out told they like, man, Lil Durk told me to do that shit.
No.
And he paid me to do it.
And he paid
Showing
me to
receipts.
do it.
Like, this gave me real money to get this man gone.
Despite
That's
having
crazy.
an explosive start to 2024, winning that Grammy for his inspirational song All My Life, behind the scenes, it seemed that Durk was fighting his demons from the very top of the rap game. He was notably absent for a short period of time, and in June 2024, Durk revealed that he'd actually gone to rehab for an addiction to codeine and Xanax, explaining how he was living too fast and decided that he wanted to focus on his family and peace.
So we got word that you were in rehab.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I want to embrace it, you know what I'm saying? Because it helped me a lot. I won't even say it was tough at first. It was tough at first, but it ain't that tough because I really knew what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was holding me back.
And what was that? What did you want?
I wanted better. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a better man, a better father, a better leader.
This like Power for real. He like Ghost on Bro Grade. He like Ghost. He done caught all these bodies and did all this dancing with the devil. Now he want to clean his image up and try to do better. Nah, bro.
No, so but more action. So I gotta make sure that self is good before anybody else. It helped a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking clearer. See, my main goal is peace, you know what I'm saying? Being with the family and
Said his main
staying
goal,
out of the booth,
peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Durk would open up about feeling that his life was too fast before rehab.
Moving fast,
Moving fast.
making excuses, you know what I'm saying? Letting the drugs take over me. You know what I'm
Drugs.
saying? Yeah, just like the codeine and everything. Just
Is that what it was? Was codeine?
yeah, Xanax, but make me. You know?
Durk would drop a song commemorating his release from rehab, being seen in a Louis Vuitton suit and a skinnier frame. The song was called Went Hollywood for a Year, and it was a Pain song with a 3-6 Mafia-inspired bridge that sounds like Durk is actually saying farewell to his beloved codeine cough syrup. In one line, Durk says that he'll give $1 million to somebody who can prove he's a snitch, and another $1 million, but then appearing to stop short of rapping Find Him, as well as bragging that he has killers in his circle sharing his money and cars, and mocking someone saying that their homie's killer is still alive, but for Durk, it's been a year since revenge. It seemed that Durk was
You talk about all that, better man, better this, better that, but you kept this and there, people. It's like the demon was never trying to leave him. He wanted that demon to stay up in there.
Someone saying that their homie's killer is still alive, but for Durk, it's been a year since revenge. It seemed that Durk was back, trying to put a brave face on things and attempting to get his career on track. The month before his arrest, Durk releases a new song and music video as a teaser for his upcoming album. The song's called Turn Up a Notch, and just over a week later, he would release yet another track, this time with an interesting title. The song was called Monitoring Me, and obviously had a theme to suggest that Durk indeed knew that the authorities were watching his every move. It also had some very suspect lyrics where Durk says that he can't send money to his
I can't send no money in my name because Lil Bro a killer. He killed his gump ass. I don't even know if the feds trying to set me up because you woofing with your little gump ass.
Own name, and that he doesn't know if the feds are setting him up or if people are snitching. In another line that seemed to refer to the attempt to kill Quando that resulted in Pab's death, Durk says that he wouldn't say his shooters missed their target.
I ain't gonna say he gonna miss his target because he up too close to miss his one. Man, I just did it because I fuck with him. I'll air one before jump, man.
Because they were so close,
These niggas
as well as
stupid as
rapping
hell,
more
bro.
lines that he can use money to have people killed, then backtracking.
You know that
saying
money
his
be
killers
different. They come to your building and kill you in the door, man. I don't even gotta play a nigga to do nothing. I got killers, all my
murder for his
friends.
friendship, regardless of payment, as
You
well as bragging
stupid.
about having seen
This is a
his
grown
killers
ass
commit
man,
murder,
by the way.
then backtracking again, saying that he didn't see it, he just heard the shooter shout, "Get up," to the victim, and going on to say that if his enemies post their locations, his people will go there, and openly admitting that he pays for his people for more than just murders, hinting at OTF's dual role as a label and a murderous gang.
Lil Durk, you paid people for murders. Then, when the murders got committed, you went on songs and told the whole world all the details about your murders. And you thought we wasn't gonna catch you? You dumb as a box of rocks, nigga. Hey, barbecue.
Not only was the song another self-snitching anthem, but it came with a music video filmed at, you guessed it, a gas station.
Gas
This was a
station.
strange time, and once again, Durk was seen to be living a double life. Clearly going into promotion mode, Durk was making major moves in the industry, but unlike his recent song release, some of what he was doing was actually positive. Durk's 32nd birthday was coming up on the 19th
32
of
years
October.
old, you still dissing dead ops from when you was in high school.
He was planning to make this one special, announcing his first annual
This why we came to get you.
show at Chicago's prestigious United Center, home of the Chicago Bulls, with a concert capacity of 23,500 people. The show was epic, and Durk drove from the dressing room to the stage behind a literal convoy of Hellcats and Trackhawks, then performing the song with that very name from the back of a moving pickup. It was also a star-studded affair, with Durk bringing a number of huge names in the rap game out, like Bossman D-Lo, Sexy Red, Nardo Wick, who performed Who Wants Smoke with Durk, and even Lil Baby. Another interesting move was choosing to use the event to unite with Chicago's top content creators, sharing the stage with prolific interview host DJ U and rapper-turned Instagram comedian FYB J Mane, notorious for his Whoop cereal and his pushing peace movement. With Durk's acceptance of J Mane, who actually hails from 63rd and was very good friends with FBG Duck, as approval of his pushing peace agenda, aiming to...
I see why people think that he was just trying to, you know what I'm saying? He was just trying to change his image up. But I think at this point it was too late. Even if that's what he really wanted to do, even if he really was on some peace movement, even if he really realized that he was tweaking, he was fucking up, I feel like he knew he was finna get his ass cooked. You see what I'm saying? So he was like, man, let me try to just change everything that we doing. But the only thing he did stop doing was dissing dead people. So I don't understand that, bro.
Stop the gang wars. Notably, in the name of pushing peace, at one point in the show, Durk would even put up on screen a collage of fallen gang members from both sides of the war. This was during an extended onstage speech reminiscent of Kanye's stadium shows, where he would tell the crowd that he was showing love to everyone in Chicago and telling the crowd to take a photo.
My brother J Mane one time in this man. So look, right?
You see FBG Duck.
I'm gonna do something ain't never been done one time here, right?
But that shit hard, though.
Everybody we lost in Chicago.
That's a lot of people, bro.
Funny, everybody put their phone lights out one time. But everybody when we lost in Chicago, everybody, even if your face is on here right here, still showing love.
The show looked absolutely lit, and I really wish that I was there, because it's kind of sad to imagine both Durk and the over 20,000 fans watching that this may very well have been Durk's last show. By this point, he was at the pinnacle of his career.
I wish I was there too.
Of bangers, he would rap hit.
Now, even though I don't like concerts, but I wish I could have been a fly on the wall, just to watch it for
back to back
a
on
minute.
stage
To watch that moment, honestly, just that moment. I don't care to be in a concert with a nigga. I never was that. I went to one concert in my life. It was stupid as hell to me. Not going back to another one ever, like ever. But I would have definitely. It'll definitely been cool to see that.
Stadium. It's a huge reminder of how much he very well may have just thrown away. But then again, despite releasing a song called Monitoring Me, Durk's situation with the law seems surprisingly good at this point. Strangely, in September, he announced that his felony record had been wiped clean of all cases, with Durk saying how he believed that everybody should get second chances at life. Seemingly, now able to travel internationally, Durk would make the most of his newfound freedom with lavish trips abroad. Durk was even invited to dinner with Sheikh Mohammed bin Maktoum Bil Juma Al Maktoum, a member of
that's when I will ask that question. Why did you come back to the U.S., bro? Because it seemed like you knew the feds was somewhat on you. I would have took my dumb ass on so fucking fast, boy. You crazy as hell.
Royal family, where he received an ornate cane as a gift. And Durk also made his first ever trip to my home country, London in England, with him appearing outside freestyling in front of the iconic clock tower Big Ben and in the streets of upmarket Knightsbridge, even attending an NFL game with UK legends of the rap game, current king of UK drill Central C, Grime Clash veteran Chip, and road rap pioneer turned podcast pioneer Young Spray.
Bad people, you get me? Come on, man. Bad people.
But despite the smiles, many people thought that Durk was cleaning house, knowing that bad news was just around the corner. In Durk's last IG Live, he was seen praying, perhaps asking the Lord to spare him from the consequences that may have been lurking. Also in October 2024, rap media would report that Durk's children had been sent on a trip to Disneyland. Perhaps this was truly an acknowledgement that their father was going to be absent for the remainder of their childhood.
Maybe he
knew. The heartbreaking news would only be days away. And ultimately, on October the 23rd, 2024, things would come crashing down when 5 affiliates of Lil Durk's Only the Family record label were arrested and indicted on serious charges, including conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire involving a death, and the use of a machine gun in a violent crime resulting in death. After the 5 members of his Only the Family crew were arrested in Chicago, it was only a matter of time before the feds would grab Durk himself. He likely knew the clock was ticking after news broke of his close OTF associates being taken off the streets. Durk would reportedly book multiple international flights in an attempt to not only get away, but also confuse the authorities and keep them guessing.
Right. He like... He said, okay, look. The feds on us. FBI, open up! Officer Mako is looking for us right now. What are we gonna do? We're gonna book a bunch of flights from Miami to Switzerland, Dubai, and Italy. That way the feds don't know what plane we on, and they don't know where we going. Nick! Get y'all dumbass on.
Move might be, with 3 flights all being booked to Switzerland, Dubai, and 1 private jet that was headed to Italy. Durk was in Miami in South Florida at the time, and according to an affidavit by FBI agent Sarah Corcoran, the Chicago rapper was attempting to flee to Italy before his arrest. All international flight bookings made on Durk's behalf would raise suspicions that Durk was planning to evade capture, and the feds would immediately swoop in.
That's what made
him
swoop.
The music would finally stop. As 2 days after his 5 friends were arrested, before Durk could board that private flight to Italy, federal agents would intercept him in Broward County, Florida on October the 25th. US Marshals would apprehend him, charging him with conspiracy for allegedly arranging that hit on fellow rapper Quando Rondo. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Central District of California would announce the arrest of Lil Durk on charges of conspiracy to use interstate facilities in a murder-for-hire plot that resulted in a fatality.
I want to begin now with some breaking news. Rapper Lil Durk is charged in a murder-for-hire plot.
Lil Durk's real name is Durk Bank, and he is from Chicago. This is his mugshot from Florida, where he was arrested last night and is being held without bond. This comes only hours after 5 people associated with his music business were also accused in taking part in that murder-for-hire plot. Now, the plot targeted rapper Quando Rondo's cousin, who was killed in 2022.
And they killed the wrong person. Y'all aiming at Quando, they didn't get the nigga because y'all shoot from half a block away.
Retaliation for the earlier
murder
of Chicago rapper King Von.
Local rapper and Grammy winner Lil Durk is being held behind bars in South Florida, charged in a murder-for-hire.
Investigate shooting at elected in connection.
Detailed and damning picture of OTF as a criminal enterprise that was allegedly led and directed by Lil Durk himself. According to prosecutors, OTF operated not just as a music collective, but also as a violent organization that was engaged in murder, assault, and intimidation to maintain its dominance in the Chicago and broader music scene. The indictment alleges in black and white that Durk placed a bounty on Quando Rondo, promising financial rewards and lucrative opportunities within OTF to anyone who carried out the killing, and confirming that the murder of Pab was indeed revenge for the killing of King Von. Not only that, but this music turned murder enterprise had been incredibly sloppy in their actions, as the indictment would reveal an alleged text exchange where Durk would reportedly advise his shooters not to book no flights under no names involved with him. A tragic exchange suggesting that he was actively trying to cover his tracks and that his shooters had been incredibly cheap and reckless.
Why would y'all send text? Y'all still talking about murders on a text message? Y'all ain't even smart enough to get a damn walkie-talkie. We got walkie-talkies in my department. Y'all dumbass slow, boy.
And soon, Durk's situation would surpass Diddy's as the most trending topic in the rap media. Not only that, but those close to him would begin to find themselves under the magnifying glass too. In the aftermath of Durk's arrest, eyebrows begun to raise about his ability to potentially influence the justice system and politics, with questions being asked about whether the mayor of Chicago would be giving back a $150K donation. But most importantly, all eyes would be on those in the indictment, both named and unnamed, as people would begin to uncover the dark, violent backstories of the perpetrators, as well as intensely speculating on exactly who might have been the informant and who might have been the connection in California who told Durk and his demons to fly out and kill Quando.
I ain't gonna lie, for shit sure, if King Von never got unalive, bro, his ass would be in jail right with him.